Hey, how you doing, guys? ZedEye here. So I wanted to discuss regarding of God of War Ragnarok and its announcement delay. Thankfully though, the game seems to be still coming out this year. It's been reconfirmed many times again. And of course, it is speculated that it will be coming out this year in November. I really hope it's coming out on the November the 11th, just to mock Starfield. That would be quite lovely. Anyway, I'm not saying as if Starfield is a shit game. Obviously, we don't know yet. But, just like kind of a nice, covering the date of the 11th of November when Starfield was supposed to come out. Alright, so I wanted to discuss a very recent of what was actually going on behind the background and, in public and social media and all that stuff when there was supposed to be announcement for God of War Ragnarok and, announcing the release date, announcing the collector's edition as well for the game, and many more things as well, and perhaps even seeing something, maybe a new trailer, maybe some kind of gameplay footage, we don't know, of course. But there's because of this, it's been delayed, unfortunately, and we are not certain why was the case, why it was delayed. Speculations been said that it is perhaps due to the Rowan Wade decision in the USA. Perhaps that could have been one of the reasons. But personally, I think it's because of the people, because people are being complete idiots. Like even Monica actually had to say, like, not to be toxic to the developers. For example, taking your dick pic and then sending it to one of the developers' teams. This is just ridiculous. Like, why would you do this sort of thing, right? And as such, perhaps this is the reason why they said, okay, this is it's getting out of hand. We're delaying this on purposely. Maybe they did this on purpose. Maybe that was the only case and that was the only reason. And you know what? With how dumbass people were becoming at that moment, because everyone knew already that there was supposed to be an announcement coming for God of War Ragnarok on the 30th of June, and a lot of people were super hyped. It's not as if to say it's their fault for being hyped, but it is completely biggest fault. It is being a complete idiot. For example, taking a picture of your dick and sending it to one of the developers. Dude, just what is wrong with those people, right? And then they just continue on bashing them, cursing them out, threatening them. It's getting out of hand. And perhaps maybe that was the reason why they decided to delay it. And because for some odd reason, PlayStation somehow, with the leaks and reliable sources as well, they are getting announced too early, right? Like, we don't know anything, and yet we already know that's going to be something happening for next week from PlayStation, like God of War Ragnarok. How did we know that there was supposed to be something going to be an announcement on the 30th of June? We don't know if it's true, though, if there was even some sort of announcement, but it's coming from very reliable leakers, such as like Jason Schreier. Anything he says is anything it goes. It's true, though. And, he's been right all the time, pretty much. And as such, this is why a lot of people were very hyped for the game, but also, I don't know, maybe they become more stupid as well. There are a few idiots out there. It's just it went out of hand, and maybe that was the reason why it was delayed with the announcement. And as such, now we do not know when the next announcement will be held. Presumably maybe next week, hopefully on Thursday next week. I think that would be 5th, 6th, 7th of July. And by the way, perhaps I should mention 4th of July is actually my birthday on Monday, so I don't know, I just wanted to share that, so it's a few more days. But still, I am looking forward to this, right? I want to get the collector's edition of God of War Ragnarok. We already know that collector's edition, well, not collector's edition, but there's another edition that will actually have a Mjolnir, like a hammer statue, like an iron statue. That's awesome. And there's going to be a collector's edition that will have that statue, but it will include even more goodies inside. Now, we don't have any pictures, of course. Presumably, well, of course, if we have to presume, we can see Thor holding Mjolnir, and as such, maybe that would be it. Maybe that's exactly it, and it's been said that it's going to be a scale of 1-to-1, so it's going to be quite relatively a big box then, if that's the case. And as such, it absolutely sucks the way people have been going about with this announcement, and and finding out so early. I feel like PlayStation needs to somehow take a step back and look at the all the people that have been talking about this, and how can us find this information out so easily. and it's just getting so much like main media. It's just becoming out of hand, as such is the case. Like there's not much of surprises any longer as well. I'm not saying like like as if we don't get any surprises at all now from PlayStation, but big games such as the games that we actually want to play and that we know that we want to play, we know, right? We don't know about the new games obviously because we don't know. And as such, The Last of Us, we knew about God of War Ragnarok and so much more, and like we're kind of already speculating and knowing something could be going on with Ghost of Tsushima 2 as well. You see, like there's just so many big leaks coming through. Perhaps Sony needs to take a step back and look at the developers who are spreading this information, and they need to track them down and find them, because this is getting out of hand. People are like, everything went from that to what we have now. People getting harassed completely because Santa Monica had decided not to reveal anything in terms of God of War Ragnarok. That's the release date announcement, and also announcement for its collector's edition, and perhaps maybe some kind of trailer or gameplay trailer, we don't know. As such, now we have to wait a little bit longer. Again, it kind of sucks, absolutely, but it's just inexcusable what people are doing as well. I'm willing to wait, I don't mind. As long as the game ends up being a fantastic game, I'm gonna be very happy. And you know what, to be honest with you guys, we're moving forward. We will find out about this inevitably. Just stop being super excited. If you stop being super excited for this game until its announcement, then you'll actually find out that the time actually goes by much quicker. That is, if you don't try to think about it too much. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but I don't know, for me, it's not a problem. But that's my advice. Alright guys, that's all I wanted to have a little bit of a discussion in regards of the God of War Ragnarok, just ridiculousness that's going on behind it as well. But either way, do let me know what you think about it as well. Like and subscribe, see you guys all, and yeah, have a wonderful day.